everybody. Welcome to Indie Comics Relay. I'm your host, Keith Gleason, creator of the Mighty Mascots and host of this channel. So we often, start new segments here, try to do different like instructional videos. And sometimes we used to do reviews, but reviews get kind of murky, so I stopped doing them. But I thought, what better way to talk about indie comics than to maybe give recommendations every month? So this is what this new video is. Every time the new month starts, I'll probably try to do a quick, handful of recommendations that you can get from your comic store, and things like that. But before we do that, let me just take a quick look. I just wanted to show you guys my comic, my indie comic, Mighty Mascots, issues 7, 8, and 9. This is in a pre-launch right now on Indiegogo. It's your last chance to get the exclusive sticker, which will be a die cut of this character, Grunt Calhoun, who is one of the new characters making his first appearance in issue 7. And this is a sign up for all 3 issues. This is one of the beautiful variant covers by Steve Mardo. You can watch a trailer for the series, and then it's got a bunch of first appearances in these 3 issues. So definitely check it out. All right, so that's that. Check out the link here and sign up. All right, perfect. So I thought I would do, I was trying to rack my brain on stuff to talk about besides my comic, so I thought, why not give recommendations? I may not do reviews anymore, but why not give indie recommendations, books that I plan on ordering for myself to read and check out. For those that may not know, when comic book store uses Diamond Comics, they're pretty much the one distributor of comics for the US. There's other ones popping up, smaller ones, but Diamond is still like the main distributor, and I'll highlight each and show you the Diamond code. But basically what you do is, if you go to a comic store and you want these books, you give them the Diamond code, and if your comic store is a good one, they will order it for you. If they have a pull list for you, or if you have a pull list at your local store. I know most people aren't really doing that anymore. They just kind of go and pick things up off the shelf. But I want to make you aware of this stuff. Most of this stuff is, it's indie, but it's also stuff that your store may order anyways, but depending on where you are. So let's without further ado, let's take a look at some of the books that I do recommend for this month. Well, not Mighty Mascots, but when we get to the actual issue here. Here we go. All right, perfect. So let's start with this one first. So at the time, I've read issue 1 of this, which is called The Closet by James Tynion the Fourth, who I think right now probably is one of the top comic book writers in comics. If he's not the top, he's probably the top 3 or top 5. Your mileage with James may vary, but for me, I think this guy is one of the best right now. His Batman was awesome, and the first issue of this was great. So this is the collected edition. It's up for order this month in Diamond. Now, if you want this is the code you would give your local store. You can get it off of Diamond's website. You can go right there. You can get it off my video screen right here. But this is great. The first issue was very much like a Monster in the Closet kind of thing, but with a little bit of a twist. And, it's like a family that's having kind of troubles. And the kid is being haunted by this entity that's in his closet. So, good stuff. Very good horror comics. It's 3 issues collected. I recommend this. It looks like it's going to be in shops by the beginning of October. So that's my first recommendation. The Closet by James Tinian. The artwork was very good by Chris Halloran too. Very good at expressions, very good at moodiness. There was like a section of the first issue that was all silent, so it relied on the artwork to get you, to get the point across, and you could follow it great. So he's got good storytelling abilities as well. So recommend this one. All right, second one that caught my eye as I went through was this one called Roach Mill. I was reading, this thing. I guess it used to be a comic book in the 80s, though I don't remember it. Rich Hedden, Tom McWeeny, and artist Rich Hedden. Oh, Rich Hedden is both writer and artist. It looked cool, though. It looks like a cool, Exterminator book. And it looks like It's Alive, maybe. My guess is Rich or Tom's publishing company. But this looks cool. It looks very fun. It looks like a good monster book, good monster superhero book. Price is a little much, but it's an indie book, so you expect to be, pay a little more for indie books, So, but it looks quality. The artwork looks great. I love this cover, so I'm gonna add this one to my list. Definitely check it out. Looks like it's gonna be in shops at the end of October, and this is the diamond code if you are interested. So definitely bring that to your shop. Roach Mill #1. Okay, next one on our thing is Night of the Ghoul. This looks cool. This is one of the Scott Snyder books. Your mileage with Scott Snyder may vary. I know some people think he's a very overrated writer. Others really love him a lot, and I like him too. I think he's very hit and miss with me, but I will say this: of all the indie stuff I've read by him, he is putting in 110% effort. You could tell he's really into his indie stuff more than he was with the corporate books like Batman and things like that. This one looks cool, and I love Francesco Francavilla's artwork. I think that's how you say his name. And I don't know, I'm into this. So this one I'm going to be putting on my list. Night of the Ghoul looks really cool. This is from Dark Horse Comics. This is the diamond code for pre-ordering. $4.99, which isn't bad for a book like this. It looks like this is also beginning of October that it'll be released. So check that out. I have no idea what this story is, but it looks cool, and this cover looks excellent. So looks like it's maybe some kind of war with monsters kind of thing going on. So it looks good. So another recommendation that I will also be getting. And then my final two, I saved the best for last, is I'm super excited for Junkyard Joe. Now, if you've been reading Geiger, which I also put here, Geiger trade paperback, it's the start of, Geiger was the start of a new Jeff Johns superhero universe, kind of set, I guess, with his own company. And Geiger was great. It was Jeff Johns and Gary Frank doing a post-apocalyptic superhero. Kind of reminded me of a little bit like the Atomic Skull from DC. It's or Ghost Rider, where it's a character that's like a skeleton, but radioactive. It just was a cool idea, set in post-apocalyptic universe. But it also had pockets of different cities and things like that. Reminded me a little bit of The Stand, Stephen King's The Stand, a little bit like that. But Geiger is the beginning of the Jeff Johns universe, and Junkyard Joe is the first book. Oh, I guess it's his company's called or his imprint is called Mad Ghost. So let's say the Mad Ghost universe. So Junkyard Joe is the first other book besides Geiger to come from the Mad Ghost universe. And this looks like it's Jeff Johns. Gary Frank is doing the art on this as well. Awesome. This looked like there was mentions of Junkyard Joe in Geiger, and they also had comic strips by whatever the artist was, the fake artist within the universe kind of thing. but I'm looking forward to this. I don't know if this is it might be a mini series. It says view all items of the series. I don't know if that's... Oh, it has a preview, so let's look at some of the artwork here. So this is, some of the beautiful Gary Frank artwork. Looks like it's got a little bit of grossness to it. But yeah, this looks great. I loved Geiger, so I don't know. I recommend all these books, and he's got another one coming too. That's an offshoot of the Mad Ghost universe. I forget the name. There was a little bit of preview of it with the 80-page giant that they did. So, yeah. So check that out. And if you haven't read Geiger, start here. Order this trade paperback. It's only $10 for 6 issues, and beautiful Gary Frank artwork and a great story by Jeff Johns. So this is the diamond code that you'd want to give your comic store. And they may already have this. This has been out for a little while, but I wanted to point it out here. And then also diamond code here for Junkyard Joe. Looks like that is hitting early October as well. And this should already be in shops. September. So it looks like that's coming in September. So, but yeah, check that out. So that was all the stuff I looked through Diamond real quick. And that's stuff I noticed that I either wanted to point out or I'm going to buy for myself. I think anything that was new there, I'm definitely going to put on my list to get and check those out. So, yeah, if you like my opinions on things, or if those books look cool to you, I definitely suggest getting them. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So, all right. Thanks everybody for checking this out. This is going to drop. I'm already actually at Terrificon with Johnny C this weekend. So this is I created this video before we left. So we'll be there. So if you guys are at Terrificon, you'll see us. We may do some little shorts while we're there. We'll see. Depending on how busy it is. I think the show is going to be crazy. So we'll see. But yeah, check us out. I think we're off from Indie Comics Relay this week. But we'll be back the following week and read some comics. All right, everybody. Have a great day. All right, talk to you soon.